as the beauty of a snowy landscape brings a different perspective to your eyes, changing everything that you see. This can be likened to your way of thinking before falling asleep. The quiet solitude of retreating to warmth and safety is appreciated in every way. Winter is about finding comfort, and in doing so, looking inward with quiet contemplation. Darker nights allow for a more reasonable and peaceful inward reflection, without the need for any overthinking. Winter is about patience, rumination, and getting ready for new beginnings, much like the preparation of your mind before going to sleep. As you shift about a little to get as comfortable as you can, give your mind the acceptance of relaxing completely. This time is personal to you, and as such, you owe it to yourself to get the rest that you need. As you hear the gentle crackle of the fire and visualize the words that you hear, feel the indirect images that you form in your mind to affect your every muscle. To help the process of falling asleep, you may focus on the sound of your breath, or the subtle rise and fall of your chest as you listen. Feel any likeness to the quiet and stillness of this winter's night. Your every thought, feeling, and emotion down into peace. By letting go of your awareness, you will soon transition into a calm, deep sleep. Sleep starts by making the decision to go to bed. Here and now, you have already made that agreement with yourself. Comfortable and beginning to relax, you now listen to the silence. In hearing nothing but the sound of the restful and hypnotic crackle of the fireplace, your body begins to settle. The snow outside dampens and absorbs any sound, almost as if creating a habitat just for sleeping. With that silence comes peace and the ability to snuggle down further into a very comfortable slumber. Your breathing now mellowing to the release of any thought process. Here, inside, you are safe, and the soothing slow-burning logs keep you warm, whilst helping you to slip a little deeper with each crackle. The moonlight on this long wintry night shines through the drifting clouds every now and then, catching the floating snowflakes that build on the ground without a sound. As you observe out of your window, and as you follow the snowflakes down, your eyelids become abundant with heaviness. Your ears are pleasantly hypnotized by the seasoned logs that glow shadows of warmth on the walls and around the outlines of each surface. With a hush of clearness in mind, you can now start to release any thoughts or emotions of today that you would like to leave behind in enabling you to sleep. With the fire slowly burning a natural symphony of stillness, send each thought as a flow of energy into the fire. Visualizing each concern glowing as a ball of energy, allow it to slowly drift out and away from your mind and into the fireplace. No sooner than your thoughts touch the flames, like a bubble, they burst into a puff of smoke, up into the chimney, and far away. As they disappear, your mind becomes relaxed and clearer than before, easing your body down into a very peaceful heaviness. You sense your shoulders and neck loosen, your face now exhibiting an expression of contentedness. Further down, you relax. Now drawn back to the silence around your own personal space, you are brought back to your breath. The now deepened and lengthier inhalations and exhalations only recline and soften your body more. Listening to each breath, your eyelids become a little heavier. The weight of your eyelids now assisting your head to sink further into your pillow. Comfort is all you feel in this more sleepier state, as your heartbeat slows to a restful and calm rhythm. with the glowing fireplace collecting and extinguishing any imbalances of peace in your mind. You now feel its warmth, taking away all tension throughout your whole body. Your toes now pacified into a soothing release, softening the tops and bottoms of your feet. The underside of each foot now noticeably smooth. As your ankles mitigate a pleasant ache, your feet hinge down softly, resting on the softer surface below. Each breath now consoling the last, deepening and lengthening on each cycle round. Breathing out on your next exhalation, not only does your mind ease a little more, so too do your shins and calf muscles, drooping your lower legs down into a settled position. Your knees give in to the gentle positive warmth that you absorb, as they encourage your lower legs to ebb down into a lethargic posture. Each soft crackle of the fire allowing your mind to let go more now, and your body to continue seeking that restful deep sleep that you desire. As the glowing energy of warmth reaches your thighs, your breathing automatically deepens more. Your eyelids now finding it harder to stay open as you watch the dance of shadows from the fire illuminate the walls and ceiling. With the influx of that soothing warmth now reaching your pelvis and hips, your spine aligns into a beautifully cozy position, which is more than adequate in bringing your calmness levels down. Now beginning to fall asleep, your awareness drifts in and out, your breath silently reassuring you to let go more. The snowflakes seen through the window now become out of focus as your eyes drift between here and a more unconscious state. Unaware as you resist no more, your abdomen loosens, accepting those deeper breaths to soften any feelings of going to sleep. You feel warm and safe as you sense your mind and body letting go into a heaviness, into a peacefulness. As the warmth radiates up your body further, your chest and ribcage thaw downward, gravitating only to the idea of tranquility. Now the tops of your arms and shoulders take an outward and downward motion to rest for the night. Even though the sustaining warmth of the fire continues to relax every part of you, there is a freshness of oxygen and air in the room. Freely, with each intake, you loosen your chest and sides without doubt, and naturally become weighted to the surface of your bed. As your neck becomes warmer, you welcome the loosening of each muscle. As your head sinks further into your plush, padded pillow. Your face now warm, relaxed, and sinking downwards too. Every muscle from your brow to your chin drooping to the calm ambience of the room. Without a moment more, you become unaware of the drifting into sleep as you follow each breath. Now releasing yourself, you go deeper into that sleep-filled state as you drift off and become unconscious from the sound of the crackling fire. You begin to see snowflakes within the darkness behind your eyelids, floating down at the same gentle speed as the snowflakes. You feel free on this winter's night. Your mind now detached from any other thinking. Below, you observe the log cabin where you lie asleep. You see the wooded mountain range and fields for as far as you can see. As you slowly descend, you feel a sense of wonder. Touching down with a crunch on the snow, You feel no cold. You hear no sound. Though you see your own breath expelled with a stream of moisture into the air, illuminated by the glow of the moon. Taking in the beautiful sights of the changed landscape, where fields and trees were once green, you notice something much more personal. From observing the change that the snow has had on the land, you know inside that you can fill your own thoughts with a metaphorical dusting of snow. Here you see change, new beginnings, and stillness. You can apply this to your thoughts every night before going to sleep. As you meander around, you take great pleasure in seeing all the wonderful details of this changed landscape and its ambience. The once busy setting you find yourself in is as quiet as can be. Where it is cold and possibly difficult to get about, most people have stayed inside. You can liken this to your own thinking process to stop any overthinking at bedtime. Imagining this beautiful place in your mind and putting those distracting thoughts back in their houses. With this space all to yourself, you have the freedom to move about as you wish, enjoying the silence and unhurried pace of observing everything around. The focus is completely on you and not your thoughts in this moment. Feel the tranquility sink in for a moment as you slowly study what you see and feel. Let your eyes wander where they will. Allow a deepened relaxation to soften those already loosened muscles more. From the glistening snow on the ground to the drooping branches of trees, the once familiar scenery is now a fresh resting place for your mind. It's times like these that true peaceful thought can be enjoyed. The happiness of doing nothing but appreciating yourself and your surroundings. During winter, exploring and taking in the beauty of the changed landscape can be a peaceful experience. Winter is all about discovery. from the snow that floats gently down to the ground, to the ice that forms on puddles, to the cold air that it brings. Every sense is stimulated into seeing, feeling, hearing, and even smelling new things. As you walk on, take notice of your surroundings. Automatically allow your mind to shift to a state of relating to the things that catch your senses. As each foot crunches down into the evenly placed snow, you are mindful of your steps forward in the moments before going to sleep. With each step onwards, and with each satisfying crunch, the silence and peace in between reminds you that there is no overthinking, just a quiet place to explore further. Walking past a heavily snow-covered tree, a branch gently emerges as the snow falls, plopping with a thud onto the white ground below. It's as if the tree is reminding you how it can be easier to let go of the weight of today, rather than holding on to it. In this moment, as your mind drifts, you think about the summer and the positive vibes of abundance in that time. Winter is cold and dark in comparison. Some nights can be more challenging than others in going to sleep. But seeing a frozen puddle in front of you brings patience with yourself. You are aware that the icy puddle will thaw, bringing it back to its original state. As you fall asleep now, the patience you have with yourself in listening to your breathing, following the positive images that you see, will lead you eventually to sleep. Standing still, you observe that nothing moves, or even makes a sound. Only seeing your breath in the air in front of your face slowly cloud up and disappear. Your mind and body feel completely composed in this moment of blissful quiet. Being so silent, your mind drifts away, back to the plush nest you lie comfortably in, and where the warmth of the crackling fire soothes you down. No more thinking for today, as the stillness you experienced is brought into this moment. The gentle, soft, crackling fireplace warms your body once again, and your now deepened breaths of sleep allow you to drift off easier. Your body becoming heavier with each peace-filled breath. You feel the warmth radiate from your toes once more. In this moment of silent thoughts, your toes absorb the heat of the slowly burning logs, transforming your feet to a loosened state. As that heat radiates up towards your shins and calves, your ankles are cupped in warm, positive energy, unlocking them into total relaxation. Your lower legs now resting heavily as your knees hinge them down into comfort. Warm and safe, your mind is free to just let go. That warming and very homely sensation can be felt in your thighs, releasing your lower back, hips and pelvis to a loose position. From what these peaceful moments bring, your abdomen and chest lose any and all tension, freeing up your mind to drift down heavier into sleep. As your fingers, hands, wrists, and arms flop down, you feel safe and very content in entering that deep sleep of rejuvenation as you let go more. With each and every breath, allowing your mind to float on into sleep, your shoulders receive the relief of trust that you feel in being safe. Now, with your neck loosening, your head sinks down deeper into your plush, deep pillow. Your face muscles droop to an unawareness. You are now like the winter outside, your mind still, as your patience has achieved a comfortable relaxation in thought. Every part of your body still as can be. As you hear the gentle wind blow on this winter's night, your mind travels far and effortlessly into a deep, deep sleep. Your every breath calming this already still moment of bliss. With your mind now filled with peace and your body comfortably warm and loose, without another thought, you let go and sleep a deep, deep sleep. Following the sound of the gentle blowing breeze, the darkness behind your eyelids leads to positive dreams for tonight. Every muscle loose, your mind clear to focus on your smooth breaths as you drift off more. Allow the sound of your breath to keep calming the peaceful state that you now experience. Everything's silent now. Even the sound of my voice seems to fade off and away. Warm, safe, and blissfully unaware. Your eyelids closed heavily, gravitating downwards. Safely, you fall fast asleep.